heading into grand finals, we'll see PikPocket versus Avenger. So PikPocket.
SFL versus SFL, Treasure Coast. I don't know if they identify as SFL, but.
So PikPocket's tag actually comes from. It alludes to the fact that he's an Olimar and Villager main because Pick,
yeah.
P-I-K, Pikmin, and then Pocket because Villager Pocket.
Yeah.
A little bit of lore for you guys.
Some lore for the viewers. So we're already gonna pretty much be playing the same game, except now we got a Villager instead of a Sonic.
Key thing in this matchup is Villager's gonna try his best to get the banana.
Villager can honestly just press harder, like a lot harder than Sonic can, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Into like Diddy's defenses.
And PikPocket is pretty aggressive generally, so we'll see how.
He puts on a lot of damage very fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, Sham, wow.
Very good. Fair into immediate bowling ball. Avenger laughing it off. He's having a good time, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he was going to try to axe his shield.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Animal.
No, he's a tough guy for that.
Yeah, PikPocket's tough.
You gotta admit, guys, he's tough.
Z-drop into comeback, immediately barrel.
Barrels. This is a ratchet grand finals. Honestly, you know, CFL's out, but CFL's still having a good time.
Oh yeah. They're putting on a show for everybody, pretty much. So earlier today, I learned that villagers' turnips are intangible. You cannot mess with them. That's why they're so happy, like challenging their way down. I mean, it's a
they don't care at all.
Care.
Their up air will be your best move. Their down air will be your best move.
Unlike, say, like Olimar, who he also plays, if he down airs, he's
anything.
still not bound to
done.
beat it,
Done.
Anything, you know?
He can lose to the weakest move. He can lose to a Mac up air.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's super embarrassing.
You don't want to lose to a Mac up air.
If you lose the Mac up air, like, you're trash.
Yeah.
Your character is not an air fighter, to say the least, if it loses to an air fighter in the air. PikPocket playing really well tonight.
Yeah, Avengers against the ropes right now. 66%.
He's struggling, man.
And Villager far from kill percent. He's pretty thick. I mean, he can take maybe now down to last match, which would kill, but in general, Villager pretty thick. That's gonna do it. Dominant first game. PikPocket.
Complete switch, because we just watched a couple sets now where Avenger was straight chilling, just ripping through loser's bracket. You know, playing his own game, just chilling there, taking the early leads, and that game was kind of a steamroll. So I want to see Avenger kind of adapt to the matchup a bit better.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Avenger is
needs
finally playing somebody who's keeping him against the ropes and pressuring him.
He needs to do a lot more like his aerial moves, like his landing fair, stuff like that, to keep PikPocket off stage.
Yeah.
Like doing like a full hop and then a landing fair to just keep him and beat out any of his moves, when he was just so used to just waiting it out and then banana attacking like the other people.
I think full hop in general is something people don't do enough. Like everyone's happy to short hop, you know?
Yeah.
The full hop is the key. Truly.
Took his banana, so he's not going to be getting that back.
Yeah, and that's
it's going to give him some incentive to actually play how he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Since you don't really want a banana against Villager to really punish him as hard as you can. Anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
Oh, very
still alive though.
Side B.
Oh my
god.
god.
Super cool.
What an animal. Somebody get this guy out of here.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Oh my gosh. This might be a very short grand finals. PikPocket.
That's what I like to see, man. I get to go home.
PikPocket not looking happy, but I'm sure he's ecstatic. I mean, Avenger made it easy for him at the end of the game.
I mean, by the first game, you know, you're already expecting it to go a certain way.
Avenger needs to change something and change something quick if he wants to. Wants a piece of this 107.
Landing fair, bro.
Landing fair.
Landing fair. Get him off stage.
To avoid the pellet.
To avoid anything. Ooh, my goodness, that could have been.
You don't want to be out there against Villager. This is bowling ball.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god! That's it. Yo.
Okay, well, it's been great commentating.
Yo, honestly, bro, I'll see you on Fortnite in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna catch a few dubs, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Avengers, not out of this, but kind of out of this. If we're being honest. No.
I mean, Diddy. This is so tough for Diddy at this point
Yeah.
because he can't kill early, right? So he's gonna have to really work for it.
Landing fair. That's what I like to
There we
see.
go.
Oh my goodness, it beats everything Villagers got.
Landing fair.
Yo,
The
PikPocket, what an
seldom
animal.
Seldom seen Villager.
He came here to
down
get to nibble on some money. That's all I know.
Well, PikPocket's eating good tonight.
PikPocket.
PikPocket, baby.
About to treat himself to some chicken fingers at Denny's, man.
Forget the dollar menu, dude.
Forget the dollar
The
menu.
sky's the limit.
I'm a grown-ass man. I just want an Arcadian, baby.
Came to CFL, took the Arcadian.
That's
okay,
it.
Here we go. Avenger, yeah, showing some signs of life, except when he does that, and now things are over, so never mind. Down
He's
it.
gonna, yo, what an
Oh, this.
Yo, somebody get Avenger home, bro. Make sure this man gets home very safely, because he's an animal. That's it.
That's gonna be
Yeah, GG's.
okay.
You played your heart out, son. You played your heart out. Beautiful. Avenger, honestly, taking off, you know what I mean? Say what you want about the last set. He played very well all night. Played his little heart out.
What happened in this set doesn't matter. He was still second
He was still
place at a
victorious.
pretty large,
Yeah.
largely stacked
He's still
Arcadian.
eating.
He's still eating.
Are you eating at home, viewers?
I don't think you're eating quite
You're
like
not
these
eating.
guys. You ain't
Not like these guys. CFL Smackdown, baby. CFL, baby, we out.
Very good job. I'm gonna sit down. Let me interview you briefly.
Well, I managed.
Can you change the overlay to? Thank you.
Well,
PikPocket.
hello.
So according to the screen, you're Tumultus and
Yes.
I'm Riot.
Yes. Okay.
I heard
So,
you're the Shambler.
Yes, I
I'm a
am.
big fan
I
of
am
your
the
work.
shambler of CFL. Happy to be known that I call out everything that's fraudulent and/or shady,
You do great work.
grimy,
You do great
slimy.
work.
You know.
But let's talk about our man PikPocket. Traveled from out of region, came to our Arcadian, a pretty stacked one.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of good talent in our like honorable mention area.
Yeah.
So you had a fight
I did.
to win. Who was your toughest opponent?
Nibble, by far. Nibble. He went Cloud Game 1. I went Villager. I was able to gimp him, I think both stocks. So he counterpicked me with Bayo because Villager Bayo is terrible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, look.
And so he beat me, but it was really close still. So it made me want to think maybe I should stay Villager, but I was like, hell no, I'm just going to go Olimar.
And you
Because
went
Olimar counters Bayo pretty decently, actually. If you don't know the Olimar matchup with Bayo,
Which most
it's
people
really
don't,
hard. Yeah,
to be
of
fair.
course, because like, there's like 3 people who play Olimar in the whole country.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, that's kind of my whole, like, I've actually developed a specific meta for counterpicking Clouds and Bayos.
Okay.
So like I worked really hard on figuring out the best stages and the best like thing, but the most essential thing is winning game 1 so that I get counter pick advantage.
Okay. Okay. No, and good for you. A Villager definitely struggles against DLC, so good for you.
Yeah.
That's a good win.
Yeah,
Nibble
it was
is on the
definitely a
come up.
win against DLC.
Yeah. Good stuff. How are you feeling? I mean, you must be pretty thrilled.
Well, you know what? I'm actually the happiest because I didn't have a timeout match with Avenger. That was actually like
It
one
was
of
the
my
opposite of
yeah.
timeout. I mean,
It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he really wanted to be dead off the stage, and that was kind of his biggest problem. Was he really just should have kept playing neutral. I think he might have been a little more. I don't know. I think he was shook because I kept taking his banana, and like
Yeah.
the way I played was a lot more like non-committal than what he was used to.
Mhm.
He was more like used to other people having to come at him, and then I was like slightly approaching, but in a way that would still zone out his options.
sure.
So like that's
sure.
what I
And
was
then
trying
without
to do.
banana, now you're narrowing his
Yeah.
options into.
Exactly. So like I'd take his banana, but I wasn't like forcing it because if you try like specifically trying to take banana, then Diddy's just see that and they'll just not let you have it at all.
Sure. Sure.
So I just got it whenever convenient,
Mhm.
but then otherwise I just played around it. And then of course like gimping him off stage 1,000 times. That was just kind of lucky. Like he just kept going off stage. He didn't really need to, but that's what
Okay.
really helped was just getting those early kills off stage.
So what was your bracket? You beat Nibble, you beat Kingwell, you beat
I
Avenger.
beat
Before that,
Diesel.
who did you play?
I had Diesel, then Nibble.
Yoshi.
Yeah,
You go Yoshi?
Diesel,
Okay.
Yoshi. Then I had Nibble. Then I had Temptation.
Fox.
Yeah, and then Kobe. He's really good.
Kobe's really good.
Yeah,
That link
he-
is really good.
He was. I
That
think it
was
would
on
have been.
stream,
Yeah, I think it would have been way harder had I played like a normal character. But Olimar is just one of those characters that you really have to know the matchup for. And so I just played really like heavy aggression on him,
Sure.
so that he couldn't get a chance to like get what he what he wanted basically out of it. And so that really helped because I was thinking about going villager, but I felt like maybe he'd been watching me play and he'd watched my villager too much. So I was like, he might know how to play against it. So he doesn't understand my Olimar just yet.
Makes sense. I mean, you had your work cut out for you at grand finals. Obviously, a little bit of a steamroll.
Yeah.
Things pretty much went your way. Game 2, especially, that was a big difference.
Yeah, that
maker.
was.
I mean, game 1, a little bit closer.
Yeah, game 1 was the closest, but.
Great job.
I honestly didn't expect to place well or win. And like I told you, my whole goal was to not get 9th like you had predicted. Like you said, some hot shot out of region player coming getting 9th. Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, that's gonna end up being me.
You absolutely didn't get 9th, so congratulations to you.
Yeah, I'm very thankful.
Enjoy your money.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate when you come out.